Thank you for having me here today. My name is Syed Nooh. I'm Head of Global Insights and Market Development at the University of East Anglia. Now, I don't know how much you know about University of East Anglia. We are a prestigious British university based in a great city called Norwich in the east of England. Okay, so and I've been with the university for past 8 months, but I've been working in the education industry for approximately 19 years. So I'm quite familiar with the UK education systems. I've worked for a number of UK universities. So personally, I've got a lot of experience of working. But in that time, at University of East Anglia, although I've worked here 8 months, 8 to 9 months now, it is one of the best places that I've worked. It's also one of the best institutions when it comes to looking after students and community relationships. So, University of East Anglia, we have some unique programs. So we are very, very well known globally for areas such as global development. In fact, we are ranked number 11 in the world. We are also very well known for creative writing, English literature, for example. We're very well known for that. We also have some fantastic research in climate change, for example, environmental impact, environmental science, plant health, as well as international relations. Engineering, such as energy engineering, looking at the traditional means of energy as well as the future of the energy, etc. So we offer actually some incredible range of programs, from standard business to courses such as engineering, media, education, PGCE for international students to come and become practice teachers in the UK, for example. A lot of fantastic programs in healthcare. So I would say, as a university, we are good in many different programs, but we are very well known for a number of areas, such as the ones I've mentioned. As an undergraduate, as a university, what we are looking for, students need to apply through UCAS, and obviously Pakistani students are very well aware of it because there are a lot of fantastic schools here in your country. We visited some of them this week actually. So people need to apply through UCAS, and while applying through UCAS, they obviously can choose a number of options, right? So I think the key when it comes to applying through UCAS is writing a good personal statement in terms of why they want to study the program. They need to demonstrate passion, for example. But the key is to have the right grades, okay, as well as good reference, for example. But we judge a student on application on not just on one criteria. We look at wholesome, different from different perspectives. A scholarship is important for students from everywhere. It doesn't matter whether they're coming from A country, B country, C country, whatever. Doesn't matter. Scholarship is important, and we recognize that, and we value. We try to reward the merit. Right, so our scholarships are based on merit, your grades. So we've got various scholarships. Some of them are funded by us, some of them are funded by external organizations. Okay, so at the moment, the most basic scholarship we have. So, for example, at postgraduate level, if you're coming to study a master's program, let's say MA Global Development program, which is at £21,200. If you have a 2-1 equivalent, 2-1 is upper second class in the UK. If you have equivalent grades to that, which is about 2.8 or 3.0 from Pakistani universities, you will automatically receive £5,000 scholarship. Okay, whereas 2 2, which is equivalent to 2.5 to 2.8 GPA, varying from different universities here, a Pakistani student will receive automatically £4,000 scholarship. These are quite generous scholarship. We have introduced them for Pakistan to encourage bright students to come and choose us. The campus we have at UEA is unlike many others. We have a fantastic campus. We are one campus location university. From all the teaching blocks to sport facilities to majority of our accommodations, all based in one site in Norwich. Okay, so for example, we've got over 4,000 rooms for students in terms of accommodation. Our campus is vibrant, mixture of old buildings as well as new buildings, and some brilliant facilities. We've got some of the best sports facilities in university in the UK for students, as well as teaching facilities, latest state-of-the-art facilities in different areas. Now, in terms of Pakistani students, what can they expect? They can expect to get brilliant facilities, as well as a safe, friendly environment. When they come to a new country, they can rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. We have created a very, very inclusive campus. We have got more than 12, 13 eateries on campus. They are open extended hours, halal food options available, not just a few items, but large quantities, as well as praying facilities, etc., etc. So we've got all the facilities that a student, doesn't matter whether they're from Pakistan or they're from United States or from Colombia, doesn't matter, we've got all those facilities available. And I think that for parents, they can be assured that if the children or the parents are choosing to send their children to UEA, they can be rest assured that they're sending their children to an institution which has brilliant facilities, but also an amazing culture, inclusive culture, where the children will be looked after. Employability and graduate success is the heart of everything that we do, and that's why obviously we teach and we produce graduates, right? So we have some notable alumni around the world, but forget about notable alumni. So for example, if a student wants to come and choose us for undergraduate program, 9 out of 10 undergraduate programs that we offer at UEA has 2 separate options. One option is to spend either a semester or a year studying abroad. So we've got over more than 300 institution partners around the world, where they could choose from United States to Europe to Australia to New Zealand to Japan. So all sorts of places around the world. And we do that, we encourage that, because a student coming to study in the UK, ultimate ambition is to become a global citizen and to understand different perspectives. And that's what we're trying to achieve. That's number one. And number 2 is also placement opportunities. So we have relationship with hundreds and hundreds of organizations in the UK and abroad, right? So majority of our, again, 9 out of 10 degree programs that we offer at undergraduate level gives option of studying option of working 1 year as a placement. So how it works, UK degrees are 3 years usually. So if you study first year and second year, after that on the third year, you can go and spend a year in industry. Okay, we support a student. We've got fantastic relationship with a range of local to multinational organizations where we support our student to gain the placement option. And then after completing the placement option, they come back 4th year to complete their degree. So the curriculum, the degrees are built in a way to encourage employability from the start. And we've got a number of postgraduate programs where they come with, so we've got a number of programs, for example, in business school, you could choose to either write a dissertation, which is the traditional way, or you could actually choose to do a placement in an organization and come back and write about that experience. So employability is absolute key, and we have got, as I said, hundreds and hundreds of partners, partnering organizations where they hire, employ our graduates. As I said, we've got some notable alumni around the world, from heads of states to ministers in various countries in Asia, in Africa, etc., etc. And we do work. We have a very active alumni department who works very actively with alumni around the world. I do understand we haven't done a lot of work in Pakistan yet, but I am hoping to bring in a senior delegation from the university in the early part of next year to host an alumni reception here. But our alumni engages with the university regardless of whether they're Pakistani or not. Our alumni association engages with our alumni successfully around the world, and as a result, a lot of them come back to support our graduates. And as I said, a lot of them are sitting in really senior positions in multinational organizations. And of course, we are hopeful that they would help out fellow UEA graduates. But we bring in expertise from our successful alumni to help our current students to show, how things are when you've completed your degree, how things are in the job markets, for example. So there is an active participation available, and we encourage that, and of course we strive to continually improve that year on year. Absolutely. So we've got a fantastic website, we've got a country page for Pakistan, and we've also recently hired a country manager who's based in Lahore, and we work with a small selective number of reputed agents such as VICPAK, where I'm sitting today. So students from Pakistan can contact that, but also if students go to our website, from our website they could actually take a virtual tour. We have one of the best virtual tours of any university in the UK, where you'll be able to have a look, also attend virtual open days. So we have regularly a lot of different events available. So students need to have a look at our website, our social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, not Twitter, X, or LinkedIn, etc. So we have a lot of events happening all the time. First advice to them is you've taken the first step, which is to dream about studying in the UK, right? The second step then becomes easier. Now, second step would be to research your program that you want to study, okay, and research the institutions. There are over 130, 140 UK universities. We are all good, but there are some obviously ranked higher, better, reputationally, for example. In Pakistan, I feel like there is an attitude almost that people want the cheapest sometimes, or the best in terms of price value. Sometimes you might only need to pay slightly more to get a much better quality education. Okay, at UEA, our fees are actually high. They range between 21 to 26,000 pounds, but we have some really generous scholarships. When you take those scholarships into consideration, our fees actually become 17,000 pounds, right? So you could actually get really high quality qualification in a top-ranked UK university for not so high cost, but that's a matter of your doing research, right? And we have programs in areas doesn't exist in many universities. So we are quite unique in that way. So I would say to the student, do your research. And there is more than London in the UK. London is not the only city in the UK. There are many great cities in the UK. Norwich is only 1 hour 45 minutes away from London, so that means it's not as expensive as London. So your quality of life, your money will take you further in Norwich. And Norwich is a friendly, beautiful city where you can get part-time work while studying. So do your research and take a look. There are more than there are many great universities, and UEA is one of them. Oh, I love it here. I look forward to traveling to Pakistan. The first time I came to Pakistan was in 2007, and I fell in love. And then unfortunately I wasn't able to come back for many years because I was responsible for different markets, etc. But in the last 2-3 years I've been here regularly, and I love it. I've got lots of friends here, and the food is incredible. The people, the hospitality is unmatched. So I really look forward to it, and thank you for all your hospitality.